Reports, finance, administrative activities. Item number 2020-0268. Parish President remarks. Report. Mr. Jewell.
Thank you, Chairman Gibbs. Just start off with a COVID update. As of today, we have 1,700, and we've had 1,763 cases and 59 deaths. Today, the LDH reported no new cases in St. Charles Parish, and we continue to be on the path to remain under the 5% positivity rate. Governor Edwards has moved Louisiana into phase 3 of reopening. His new proclamation allows for restaurants, churches, salons, gyms, spas, and other businesses to operate at 75% capacity. Indoor gatherings such as weddings, birthdays, and other events can operate with 50% capacity or up to 250 people. Last week, during this council's special council meeting, St. Charles Parish opted in to allowing bars to open under the guidelines set forth by the governor's proclamation. St. Charles Parish has less than 5% COVID-19 test positivity rate, making us eligible to reopen businesses that have been closed since March. So long as we stay below 10%, these businesses may continue to operate. I do want to specify that under the governor's mandate in his executive order, bars must operate under the following guidelines. Table service only at 25% capacity. Alcohol sales must end and the bar must close by 11 p.m. No live music is permitted. Lastly, Governor Edwards announced new nursing home visitation guidelines on Friday. Outdoor visitation is now allowed statewide. Parishes that have a less than 10% positivity rate and no new onset of COVID cases in the past 14 days can have indoor visitation. Unfortunately, St. Charles Parish does not qualify or meet the threshold. However, we are glad that at least people can visit their loved ones in an outdoor setting. I want to just real quick reemphasize on that. We meet the positivity rate, but we don't meet the new onset of cases in the last 14 days. I don't believe any parish in the entire state qualifies under that. So if we stay below the 10% and we have no new cases for the next 2 weeks, we could opt in for indoor visitation, but I just wanted to clarify that point. Phase 3 will remain in place until at least Friday, October 9th, and the mask mandate is still in effect. Hurricane Sally, due to the close timing from Tropical Storm Marco and Hurricane Laura, our teams were very well prepared for Hurricane Sally. All of our watersheds have remained clean. We hadn't had any major storms since Tropical Storm Marco and Laura. So we were very prepared. On Sunday, September 13th, I called for a mandatory evacuation. Weather predictions indicated that within 24 hours, we were expected to see life-threatening storm surge and hurricane and tropical storm force winds for more than 20 hours. I'd like to thank the teams that worked so hard to ensure the safety of our residents. Their teamwork allowed us to work quickly and set up a assisted evacuation site, which took coordination from a number of our departments, the school board, and the state. We got very lucky with this storm. It was on probably what we would say a worst-case scenario path. And there's actually a good article out that came out after Sally about how devastating, slow-moving hurricanes can be to the New Orleans area. While I understand that evacuating can be very inconvenient for a lot of our residents, we made the decision with the information that we had on hand at the time. When it comes to the safety of our residents, we're always going to err on the side of caution. We'd rather people evacuate and get lucky with a storm than have to rescue people from their homes or put anybody else in danger. Hurricane season is not open, so we want to remain vigilant. The tropics are still very active. Some of the modeling has, in a couple of weeks, no tropical activity. I hope that those models become a reality. The sector gate the sector gate at Pier 90 is closed. The DeSalmons boat launch and the Spillway boat launches are closed due to high water related to Tropical Storm Beta, which has been just pushing in that water for the last couple of days. I'm encouraging all residents again to remain vigilant and pay attention to their weather forecasts. Moving on to recreation, baseball, volleyball, flag football, and adult softball, fall ball have begun. The Parks and Recreations team have released schedules and outlined precautions that everyone must take while participating or spectating based on the current COVID-19 restrictions. For more specific information regarding schedules, rules, please visit www.scpparksandrec.com. Again, that's www.scpparksandrec.com. The community center is offering a fall adult workshop on October 1st. The fee is $25, which includes the canvas and painting materials. It's like a painting with a twist type activity. Spots are limited, and be sure to sign up early. Again, if you would like to sign up, you can visit www.scpparksandrec.com or just give the Recs or the community center a call. Today, we're going to be announcing the Veterans Day Luncheon with the Governor Edwards' current Phase 3 guidelines. We're excited to announce that we will proceed with the Veterans Day Luncheon in November. I know this is an event that I am looking forward to hosting with Sheriff Greg Champagne, and I hope many of our parish veterans will be able to attend. We'll be sending out additional information soon. The Veterans Luncheon will take place on Thursday, November 5th, so please mark your calendars. There are only 9 days left to complete the census. If you have not done so, please visit www.2020census.gov today and complete the census. There's also numerators going around door to door to ensure that everybody's counted. They will have the proper identification and will only ask you a few short questions about the people living in your home. The few minutes it takes to complete the census will make a big difference in how Louisiana is represented, as well as the amount of federal funding we receive for things like roads, schools, hospitals, and other emergency services. Important dates to keep in mind for the upcoming presidential election. The last day to register to vote, either in person or by mail, is October 5th. You can also register to vote online up until October 13th. The deadline to request a mail-in ballot is October 30th. Based on recent court rulings, those affected by COVID-19 may request a mail-in ballot. Please visit the Secretary of State's website for specific information on who is eligible, or contact the registrar of voters. Early voting, which I encourage everybody to utilize, begins on October 16th and runs through October 27th. Lastly, we have some job openings. We're currently looking for a carpenter, electrician, equipment operator 1, and equipment operator 2. To apply for these positions, if you feel like you qualify, please visit our website at www.stcharlesparish-la.gov. And with that, I'll yield back.